Hey everybody, welcome back to Unturned. Today I've got a couple things I want to do, but they are not small things by any means. I thought I would get into some things I haven't really got into, and that is the base building. And when I say I haven't got into that, I've just started getting into that on a LAN server I set up, and now that I've got a feel for it, I'm kind of wanting to do more of it. I actually really enjoy it. So Fox built this entire base for us, the Negan boys, and I love it. Great base. But there's some things about the storage. We're kind of running out of room, and so we were talking about how we can do some things to maybe rearrange some stuff, and I said, well, I'm starting to get into that. I really want to do some base building stuff and everything, and I just didn't want to mess anything up. And Fox said, hey, whatever you want to do, go for it. So I thought, all right, let's jump in here. Let's start messing around. Now we have all of these storage crates. This is our primary storage, the only storage we actually have indoor, this huge base, and we've got all this room, and this is our storage room, and all of the crates are very full. It's very hard to find any space for anything in here. Now, this is a tiny room. It's only 3 tiles long and it's 1 wide, and there was a wall back there. Let me show you what that looks like back there. If I run down here and go inside, this was walled off. There was a wall right along this line here, and I was asking Fox about it, and he said, hey, take the wall down, look back there. So I pulled it down, and there was a wall running along the back of these, and he didn't use this space because the grass was showing through. He thought it was kind of ugly. It is a little bit, but this is some really cool space we could be using. So I have an idea, and what I thought I would do is tear all of these crates down and then really line the walls and line it back here. So we'll cover up a bit of this grass. There still will be some, but we can't really do anything about that. So anyway, I thought we could really kind of push this back, extend back into this area, and then in the room right here, pop the roof off on the other side of the crates, pop that roof and do a maybe a ladder straight up, and then do more storage up here in this space. You could walk around to the ladder or these stairs, and maybe we could just open it up. Maybe that's easier. But if not, maybe we'll pop it up here. So when you hop up here, we can actually just continue more storage all up in here. So maybe some of the less important, or the items that we're not really in a rush to get to, and keep things like ammunition, guns, everything down on the first floor, where you're kind of running up to the base from somewhere else and just want to immediately get to stuff. We can keep that down here. Maybe building materials and things like that could go upstairs. Now there are some planter boxes and things over here, so I thought, well, we could put storage over here that's all about food and drink. That might be kind of cool and make sense if we're going to be doing these indoor fields here, or crops. So anyway, I think that'll be a good way to separate things out, because right now it's just everything is completely mixed in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just go ahead and start doing this, because you just have to start somewhere, right? So if I tear this box down, you can see we can salvage it by holding F. If I tear this down, then everything will just fall straight out on the ground. And I'm going to be going through all of this kind of at the same time, so there could be some stuff laying around for a little while. We won't worry too much about it. It shouldn't go anywhere. But let's see about getting this lined up. Now, I think I'll just kind of stick this here in this corner. Something in like this. Let's try that. So you can see we're still going to see grass. There's really not much we can do about that. We'll break the next one down and put it next to the other one. Now I could pull it off the wall a bit more. Maybe that's what I should do to try and hide a bit of that grass. I don't know. Let's see what this does. So this is kind of right against the wall, right there. But if we pull it out, yeah, that much of grass showing really isn't a big difference. I think the most important thing here is to just get storage space going, because that is definitely the problem right now. Let's see, and I'm trying to think of the upper level. So if we were walking up there, so the room over there was all floor, we could open up this ceiling and run the crates up. You can reach pretty far. It means we could line the walls. I don't know. I guess I could just go on the floors up there. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's just the better way to go. Okay, so let's see. What we're going to do is we're going to break down one more crate. And then what I thought was that we could just do guns all along this wall. So once I get some crates down and line this wall, then I can start picking up the weapons that are laying around. You can see we have some on the wall already, and we can maybe leave some space to do more of that. That might be kind of cool. Let's see. And I think I can just hold right click to rotate this. Yes. Okay, let's move this a little bit more. I do want to put these, pretty close together, but I think with as much room as we have, we don't necessarily need to clip them into each other. Let's see. I don't really want to clip through the wall that much. Let's just do that. I'm kind of curious where the items go. The stuff that was laying there. I guess it just clips through. So much little stuff laying around. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and break down pretty much these guys here, maybe some more. Spread these along the wall here, and then we'll see what things look like at that point. Well, it's been a crazy number of days. Been trying to, days in-game anyway, trying to get all of this sorted. So I thought I would kind of give you an update of how things are coming along. I've got a few more things moved out here, and I'm going to have to rearrange a couple things. I started to do this, but realized there wasn't enough floor on the second level to walk by the stairs, so I need to kind of redo how that's working. I had these stacked 3 crates high, but because I need to bring the floor over a bit, I'm going to have to lower those back down. I took the one up there and brought it down. So if I go into these, you can see we've got, you know, the tape, the rope, the wire, all that stuff in these guys here. We've got the metal scraps, and I'll probably do cloth above it. So we'll basically have weapons, and then some of these common crafting materials and things over here I think will work pretty well. Then I was thinking over here where the food is, this wall's here temporarily, I just needed to put it down. Over here where the food is, oh, it's raining. I would put storage for food and medicine, the vitamins, those kinds of things could go over there. That is hazy. Let me turn my light off. Still hazy. So anyway, yeah, it's coming along. I guess I could move this note, but actually I probably should leave it because it's got items. We don't want to lose the rest of those. If it is allowed to float there, I will leave it. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. I think I'm going to do some crates along here and kind of block the view. I took the wall out. Block the view of the stairs, maybe with crates. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is working out pretty good. Well, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think I'm actually done. At least I'm done for tonight, which should cover most everything. So all of the crates that were out here have now been broken down, and all of the items have been moved inside. There are some signs back there, of course, and some people's beds. I don't want to pull those up because I don't know that they have not put any others down yet. So anyway, let me kind of take you on a tour here. I'll try to be as quick as possible. There's a lot going on here now, a lot of changes. So we have, I just threw the gun in the case here just because we had a case. We got the tank stopper. And then we have weapons. So these are all accessories. This whole column here, you know, scopes and muzzles and all that stuff, kind of separated out just into different crates there. This is the handheld weapons, blades, stuff like that. We've got the longer blades up top, shorter blades on the bottom. We've got the sniper rifles up there, or the rifles I suppose, and I've got the different guns across the top, and it's pretty much ammo on top and guns down, except I think in this case because I was just running out of room. So anyway, we've got, again, ammo on top, guns on the bottom, so we have pistols, crossbows and bows. We have the assault rifles, shotgun. Here we have explosives. That whole thing is full. We've got grenades, and we have the flashbang, stuff like that. We've got, this one is basically tactical stuff. So I've got binoculars, night vision, the headlamp, flashlight, keys, handcuffs, stuff like that. Just tactical things you may take with you, charged GPS, stuff like that. A lot of glue there, lots of glue. We have leather and cloth and some of the money. Here I actually put out the stands, the racks rather, and you can see what's here. So I've got metal scraps, and we have wire, and is this tape? Do they call this tape? I don't even know. Yes, tape, rope, so all kinds of stuff. Now back, if I go back in here, this is pretty much what I'm calling the tool corner, because in each one of these is just some kind of tool, fishing rod, picks, gas, kind of the stuff for cars, I guess. Number of chainsaws, regular saws, and axes. You get the idea. This is just kind of the tool section there. If we come around the corner, I've got a wardrobe. And I just have 2 bags in it. There's really not any clothes laying around, pants or anything. From this crate down, we have building materials, kind of all the way down to this gap right here. Various building materials in all of these. And when I say building materials, I mean kind of wall, floor, planks, stuff like that. Then when you come into the smaller components here, I've got a couple sticks in this one, and then here we have bricks, metal bars, and cans. That's how that's separated. This is essentially food related because we have the planters here, so I have fertilizer and then some eggs and things like that in there. Over here, this is kind of the medic station, I guess. The sink has the water tablets, chemicals, and water bottles. Here we have all of the cough syrup and everything. Some more healing things, and I moved the library over. So, whew, that's the quick, the quick rundown of how I have changed everything around here. And this was a lot of work. This is hours and hours of work today. It's now after 2 a.m. I really need to be getting to bed. I'm actually getting up in about 4 hours, and I should be in bed by now. I do have one last crate up here. I just threw some of the paintball hoppers in here and an umbrella. Didn't really have a good place for those down below, so I thought, okay, fine, a miscellaneous crate up here is fine, but and then a random table back in the corner. But there we go. We are all set. We got the open area. You can look down. A couple little loose things on the ground that really aren't that big a deal. Stuff that we have maybe lots of. I'll just kind of let those fade away. But anyway, very happy to have this done. I think this is going to help a lot and keep things much more organized. I do want to thank you guys for watching as always, and I will catch you next time.